Rises is directed by Christopher Nolan once again, and yet again it stars Christian Bale as Batman, aka Bruce Wayne. It stars Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, and yet again it stars Gary Oldman as Commissioner James Gordon, and yet again it stars Michael Caine as Alfred J. Pennyworth, and it stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as this officer guy. Yeah, and it's a continuation of The Dark Knight, and the basic story is that it takes place 8 years after The Dark Knight, and there's a lot of things happening. Oh yeah, and Tom Hardy as Bane. So yeah, guys, this film has been considered to be one of the most highly anticipated films of all time back then, and all I got to say is it is pretty damn good. Christian Bale, as always, is phenomenal as Batman. Anne Hathaway is awesome as Catwoman. Tom Hardy is great as Bane. Once again, Gary Oldman is great as Commissioner James Gordon. Yeah, once again, Michael Caine is great as Alfred. And just like with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, this will contain some spoilers, guys. You've been warned. Let's talk about this thing. The film starts off with an aeroplane, and then there's these people on, and then there's a wee black thing on Bane, and the guy takes it off, and that's Bane right there. All I got to say is Bane was awesome in this movie. I will admit that he is absolutely great. Yeah, he's definitely the best Bane that we've had. And yeah, Anne Hathaway is a great Catwoman. And the first time we see Batman is whenever there's goes on the, when he first appears, he's like dun dun. Yeah, that's him right there, and he has a pretty cool looking gun, and then he just goes off, and yeah, and not to mention, guys, that first scene with Batman versus Bane is a great scene. I really love that scene. It is absolutely incredible to watch. You know, Bane just beating the shit out of Batman. I mean, just breaks Batman, and he takes the mask, a bit of his mask off, and yeah. And later on, there's this big stadium, big American football stadium, with a wee boy singing. So yeah, and I will not lie, guys. Bane's voice is like, "You die." Okay, that was awful impression. Have you come back to your city? Okay. Yeah, and not to mention, Batman is, like I said, he is phenomenal as always. Yeah, I know some people get bothered by his voice, where he goes like, "Hockey pants!" Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. But hey, it's fine. Now, I will not lie, guys. Is it good as The Dark Knight? No. Is it a perfect film? No. Does it have a few flaws? Yes. First of all, the plot of the bomb, yeah, it's not a big flaw, but it's just one of those tiny flaws that I have with it. The very start, the first half of it was, it was a bit boring, but hey, there were a few good parts in it, but you know, that wasn't a big coin, to be honest with you. And that other coin, which I'll mention at some point. And yeah, Batman, Bruce Wayne is getting back to face Bane. Bane is like, "Oh, you come back to your city." Okay, that was awful. Then Batman's like, "No, I came to stop you." Yeah, and then they just fight along. Yeah, and there's this bomb thing going on, and yeah. So yeah, they're fighting each other. Catwoman kills Bane. Yes. Bane kills. No. Catwoman kills Bane. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Oh well. But then Batman goes off and takes the bomb and he just carries it. John Blake is taking all these kids to all these yellow buses. Yeah, and Batman carries the bomb off. And the bomb explodes. That is an emotional scene right there. It really is emotional. Yeah, and then we get to see our own grave of Bruce Wayne. Whenever I saw this film in the cinema, I was like, okay, maybe there's no more Batman. But then I waited until the very end of the film, but which I'll get to that in a bit. We get to see this statue of Batman. Then John Blake has to go off. And he goes off to the Batcave. He's in training. He has this light. All these bats are coming at it. And Alfred is sitting down and yeah. Oh yes, guys, I forgot to mention Morgan Freeman as Lucas Fox. He is great as the character. He's great in all three of these films. I forgot to mention that. So yeah. Alfred just sits down and then he notices Batman. He's like, yeah, and Bruce Wayne is just sitting. Yeah, not Batman. Bruce Wayne is sitting with. Yeah, and yeah. Then the film ends. John Blake gets on the thing, and the film ends. And not to mention, guys, the score is absolutely fantastic, guys. Yeah, Christopher Nolan direction is absolutely amazing to look at. So it is. You know, despite its flaws, guys, you know, it may not be a perfect film. Despite that, The Dark Knight Rises is a great film. It is one of the best conclusions to a trilogy out there, guys. You know, Batman, Catwoman, Bane, Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, all of them, everyone else is great in the film. Yeah, no one does a bad job. So yes, the score is amazing. The direction is fantastic, and the film is absolutely hysterical. Well, not hysterical, incredible to look at. So yeah, guys, I am going to give The Dark Knight Rises a gold 9 out of 10, guys. I absolutely love The Dark Knight Rises. Yet again, it's not perfect, guys. It's a great conclusion, guys. Yeah, check these movies out, seriously. So that was my Dark Knight trilogy review. Hope you enjoy my reviews. Tune in next time when I review Man of Steel. Okay, let's get in. let's get reviewing it tomorrow, shall we? As always, guys, you can comment, like, and subscribe. And comment, let me know what your favourite in the trilogy is. And as always, I will see you guys next time. And peace. And peace.